what's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Just My Opinion. Guys, we are talking Fight Night, Season 1, Episode 5, titled Round 5, Ambition Ain't Free. Now on the run, Chicken Man must form an unlikely partnership as the fallout from the robbery hits close to home. Detective Hudson's new case puts him back in the spotlight as the post-fight night crimes raise more questions than answers. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're going to let you know that this is going to be a spoiler-filled recap. Okay, me and my home slice over here to your right are going to spoil this up, down, left, right, in, and out. As if you've already seen it, that is your warning. If you love what we have to say, follow us on social media. Our handle's on the screen. Her information is in the description box of this video. And subscribe to us. But before you do, Tara, how are you doing, ma'am? Thank you so much for being here. Are you ready to get into this episode?
Yeah, I'm getting into this hot mess of Chicken Man. Absolutely.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Guys, give her a subscription. Her link to her channel is in the description box below. And so she's on her way to 30K. Tara, bodies are dropping. People are dying. The crap is hitting the fan. My goodness gracious. And who is your favorite character now? We keep going back and forth, and there's so much to talk about. You even predicted some of the stuff that was going to take off in this episode, like Hudson and Chicken Man Gordon teaming up, buddy cop or whatever. And I liked it. I think it works well, and it actually makes sense. But how are you feeling about this episode in general? With all your predictions coming true, like I said, people dying and all that stuff. How are you feeling about episode 5?
I'm feeling good. I feel like the momentum of the show is still pretty high because those first 3 episodes hit pretty strong. So it's a lot to live up to. But I'm feeling good about the show. I think it's unfolding the way we thought it would. I didn't expect so many people to die. we got some more death in these episodes. So I'm just kind of looking forward to who else might not be safe.
Yeah. I don't know. I think everybody may end up dying now. I don't want that to happen, but they're dropping like flies at the very beginning. Some men are doing a little fishing, having a good time fellowshipping, and find Silky's body in the river. And at the end of this, Andre dies as well. And I mean, did you like Andre? Were you sad, when he got shot in the back? Was like, we gotta go. And just passed out with the bullets in his back. And also, Tyra, who do you think shot and Andre? Was it Detective Hudson just flailing his gun as he springs around the tree? Or was it the other guy, the henchman, Frank's top dog? Like, what do you think about all that right there?
It's definitely the henchman. I don't think we already lost Tommy. We can't look here now. It's one thing to do police work. You can't be dropping bodies on accident. I'm gonna start thinking different about Detective Hudson. It was definitely the henchman. It wasn't him. But I was surprised that he died. I didn't think he was gonna go out so soon. But I'm not surprised. He wasn't leaving and moving quick as he could have.
Yeah, man. You can't trust these women out here, man. She was mad. She knew she was the side piece and still wants to get caught up on her feelings, man, and rat them out. That's just really unfortunate. I don't know why she felt that she had to do that. It just really doesn't make any sense. Yeah, help me.
You gotta be smooth until you get out of town. Now, look, you can't be talking mess, and you ain't got the way you need to be. You supposed to, no, baby, come on now. He switched, like that switch went on like after the bracelet didn't survive. It was like, well, get on off my property. I was like, you messing it up for somebody who knows your whereabouts and your information.
This is true, man. This is true. That actor's name is Melvin Gregg. I liked him. I think he did a pretty decent job, but rest in peace, man. Rest in peace. What we learned from this episode, Tyra, or this show is if you're gonna rob somebody, you can't keep wearing the same shoes, the next day outside. You can't have your car with the custom rims outside of the joint as well, hanging out in front of it, or whatever. That's just not smart. They're not thinking clearly. They're giving things away. You know what I'm saying? So
they should have left it at the custom rims because the Billy D narrative they were in there too. I was like, Billy who? That man don't look like Billy D. Don't ever say that again. I could have took the custom rims.
I got you. Back to the relationship though between Hudson and Chicken Man. I liked it. You know, he ended up saving the day when they went to Deborah's house to get the 411 on the suave guy that doesn't look like anything like Chicken Man. There was a bit of comedy right there. Did you laugh when they was kind of took away the seriousness of the scene and just like, I'm just writing down that it's nothing like Chicken Man? You know, was that funny to see you or was that kind of dry?
Okay. It was funny to me. I didn't mind it.
Okay. I've seen the episode twice. The first time I was annoyed by it. The second time I chuckled. So I just wasn't sure on how you felt about it. Y'all let us know down in the comment section. But yeah, Hudson was fumbling trying to talk to the mama, you know, and Chicken Man came and saved the day. You know, he has that hustler, quick thinking mentality, and I really did like it. And right there, I was just like, okay, this could be a nice partnership, temporary, but I'm interested in seeing where this journey goes between these two characters right here. And I was looking forward to it. You know, Chicken Man messed it up later because he didn't have a warrant and went snooping and looking for pictures in the mechanic shop or whatever. I keep forgetting that actor's name that's been in it for the longest. I know you know who I'm talking about. The mechanic.
Dunbar.
There you go.
Something Dunbar.
Thank you. That's better than what I can do. But I liked him too. I hope he lives. You know, he was trying to let Andre know, like, hey man, you got to get out of Dodge. These gangsters are serious. I got them coming after me. I got the police coming after me. Here's a ticket. Get out of the way. But he just didn't make it, unfortunately. You know, he just
that brother ain't going nowhere. That's the OG from around the way. He been around the block. That's the old mechanic neighborhood. He knows what to do. That's why he was trying to run the game, and the nephew just wasn't picking it up. He wasn't moving quick enough. He was too comfortable. That's what's getting me about these dummies for criminals. Like they're just lacking. Everybody's just, you know, just wandering around and waiting. I just expected somebody to, you know, I'm not waiting on anybody. I'm taking my share and I'm leaving immediately. Nobody's done that.
And he tried to. It took him a long time, but Mac, he was like, hey Mac, I need my $20,000. Where is this $20,000 coming from? Y'all got $1 million and that's all you want? You should be at least saying $150K. And that's still low, but I don't know. That Mac is still being silly as well. So we're gonna see what happens to him. And you said dummies for is it dummies for criminals or criminals for dummies? My fault.
Both.
Shout out to Tara's channel, guys. Every Sunday, she does go live with a panel of guests. She did that with episodes 1 through. Oh, that's the wrong one. She did that with episodes 1 through 3. She also did it with episodes 4, and I was in attendance to both of those shows. She will be going live this Sunday. What is that? September the 22nd again for episode 5, and I will be there. She will probably have 2 or 3 other more guests as well. So make sure you come through and check that out. Right there. We have a good time. We do. We play games. We listen to dope ass music. It's a party. It's a party. It's going down, and you're invited. Tara, how you feeling about Frank, man? This ego, this pride. I mean, you can't say thank you, my brother. But before Frank, though, my fault. I'm asking you a question again, and I'll let you answer. We find out who the voice was at the end of episode 4 that was creeping up on Vivian, Miss Taraji P. Henson. It was David Banner, and he kidnapped her per se. Dropped off at Frank. How you feeling about David Banner? How you feeling about Frank, his ego, his pride, their relationship? Is it gonna work out? They gonna turn into enemies? Where you at on that whole little thing right there?
I like Missouri Slim. David Banner is an interesting dynamic to add to the show. I expected everybody who wasn't Frank or Cadillac to maybe just go by the wayside after the robbery, but no, he's sticking around and he means business. So I'm glad that it was him that rolled up to add him to the dynamic. And everybody else is into their little criminal activity or whatever, but he's a pimp. So I'm interested to see exactly what he plans to do with Taraji, or like, is he going to let her go? Like, where is this going to go? I'm concerned for her more so than Chicken, because we can just get rid of Chicken. But I know we'll get to towards the end with what Vivian decided to do in this episode. But I'm like, girl, what does that mean for you? You know a lot.
Well, I mean, how do you feel about Frank though? Or do you still like him as a character? Is he an a-hole, or you like, go kick rocks, Frank? You know, I'm sick of you.
He's terrible. This is a criminal. He's a murderer. Like, he's terrible. But it's Samuel Jackson.
Wait a
It's
minute though.
Samuel Jackson.
Has his murders not been justified? He's only murdered people Silky was innocent. Silky was innocent.
I mean, Lena was
not innocent. Lena was not innocent.
She wasn't innocent, but it was a woman.
Oh no. If you could do the crime, you could do the time. No. So women are not allowed to rob people and get away with it.
We could have intimidated her. She wasn't in the basement. She was upstairs.
No, she was part of the arrangement. Vivian was going to escape and she tripped her.
No, Frank for me is, it's not so much the murder. It is that, but he's going after the little fish. Like, clearly, for somebody to put this into place, it's not Lena, definitely not Silky, it's not even Chicken Man. Like, I feel like for his caliber, he should be like, I'm worried about the wrong people. Like, forget that. I want to get who sent you. Like, get the person that's over you. You worried about the underlings. It just doesn't make any sense to me for the caliber of criminal that he is. And then he's not even moving right in his own circle. He's giving off of this all-powerful kind of ungrateful energy, and he's creating enemies amongst this Black Mafia family. So I think it's just making it clear that whoever did it and had a hand in it is definitely somebody close to him, which brings us back to Cadillac and maybe David Banner's character.
Yeah, so about that, the Black Mafia, first of all, he popped fly with Cadillac, and Cadillac didn't like it. Cadillac Richie didn't like it. And also, same thing with David Banner's character. David, he has not been wrong yet. His tone was respectable to me. He was like, hey, is there anything left? And he was like, well, yeah, Frank, how about a thank you? And Frank spat in his face. That's two people in the mafia that Frank has kind of given the middle finger to. Do you think they're going to try to do a coup and take him over or kill him, or you think it's going to be water under the bridge?
Absolutely not. So somebody wants his spot. It's not even just about taking him out. It's only so long that somebody is in the crew doesn't want to be a dictator. And it seems like Cadillac has been his right-hand man the longest, and he's being maybe treated the worst. My money's going to be on Terrence Howard, especially with that wig. That flip Farrah Fawcett wig just gives diabolical. I feel like he's up to something, and he's been under him long enough as far as he's concerned.
I got you. Now, when we started doing these recaps and these lives, Chicken Man was a character that I liked a lot. I wanted him to win. He was pretty dope. But then he did the hoe ass move and took his mistress to his baby mama's house. No, not his baby's mom. What am I talking about? He took his mistress to his wife's house. My goodness, I'm tripping big time. That was a huge mistake in giving out titles right there. His wife's house, his supposed maid. And I didn't like his character anymore after that. I thought he was, I thought that was just really some hoe ass stuff right there. But we have another character that so we had another character in here, Mr. Ron Rico, the Senator Johnson. I liked him too, but now I don't know if I feel the same, Tara. Frank needed some help with this building and the zoning of the Department of Zoning and Development came through and messed up his deal. And he went to the senator to see, hey, man, I heard that you're the HNIC. Can you help brother out? I'll even incentivize you. And he decided to go with the white man, Tara. What is going on? Man, you don't seem surprised. You don't seem surprised.
Why you know?
What do you... I thought we was rooting for Ron Rico. I thought we was rooting for him.
We are rooting for Ron Rico, and I didn't have a problem with what he did.
Yeah. He went.
Why would I connect myself to a criminal? Like, you can put on this facade and come in here with the money, and I'm trying to. Yes, you may be trying to do legitimate business, but that doesn't negate who you are and where you came from and what me tying my situation to you. Like, I have a position. I'm trying to be mayor and senator and all these other things and do something for Atlanta.
So you agree with his decision?
Yes, I did.
No,
I'm not aligning myself with you. Are you insane?
But Frank came with the clapback. He was like, "But what about the deals that you're doing with the white man, the white collar crimes and all of that stuff?" What? Come
Is it? I doubt whatever it is, the white collar crime. I doubt it's in the forefront as if I don't think it would mean the same as linking up with Frank. I think it's different. I don't know who. Maybe if they would have showed us who he was linking up with, I could be in agreement. We ain't seen it. I seen Frank shooting everybody around town though and strangling Silky.
Man,
I'm not aligning myself with you. No,
Tara, I'm disappointed, man. I'm disappointed.
See that? Nope. We ain't see that with white collar. Who we seen it? Who? The only white collars we've seen is the Rockers.
Hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, man. Get your goddamn ass.
No, we have only seen the people in the police department. We have not seen anybody that he's doing business with. That's whatever. No, it's one thing to whoever he's doing that. Those white collars with that crime, the white people. It's not forward facing in their business. Whatever they're presenting themselves as, it's not going to ruin whatever Rico's character is trying to do in the long run. Frank is totally different.
Tara, I am disappointed. I am disappointed, man. I expected more from you, Tara.
You could be disappointed too because I said what I said.
Frank is smart enough to move in these streets without getting pulled over by a traffic cop. Well, he did get robbed too, but still,
smart enough.
Circumstances.
If we were smart, we wouldn't be hitting Lena and look like we wouldn't be harassing Chicken Man. We would be trying to figure out what's really going on.
What is up with these word choices? Harassing? The man held a party where he got robbed. How?
But he knows deep down Chicken Man is not the mastermind behind these robberies.
But he's trying to get questions answered. Tara, he is wrong for trying to find a man to talk to him? I mean,
he was trying to talk to Chicken Man. That was a threat.
Tara. All right. Man,
when did he say, Chicken Man, let's meet and I'm going to talk to you? He talked to Silky too.
What is he supposed to do? A matter of fact, when he had Vivian up in the crib, he didn't beat her around. He was like, hey, what the hell am I supposed to do? All I want you to do is call the motherfucker. Those are actually his exact words. Call the motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
And
what does it look like they about to do to Chicken Man?
Did he even beat Lena? No. And you brought her. No. I just don't. I guess.
Shot her.
So
She's
Frank,
dead.
because she robbed him. What do you mean?
But we can't have less of you can't say, well, he just talked to Vivian. He didn't do that. Like, yeah, we can't kill Vivian. We're using Vivian to get to Chicken Man. She's of use now.
The only reason this has happened is because of Chicken Man. And Frank is trying to have a conversation to find out who is the culprit. I mean, if that's evil, then I'm Captain Evil. Then I'm Captain Wrong.
Yeah. I'm not getting the conversation. It feels like when I get my hands on you, I'm going to kill you, like I've been doing everybody else.
All right. Okay. Well, we can agree to disagree on that, ma'am.
Yes,
okay.
We can.
Yes, we can. It's all good. I still love you, though. I still love you.
I love you too.
What's up with Frank Man's Chicken Man's marriage though? They gonna stay together? She gonna leave him? She gonna leave him? They gonna stay together?
Ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere. Like, leave that room. Yeah, we'll probably leave that room. She's not leaving that man. She ain't come this far to leave Chicken Man. She's already known it. It's just in her face now. It's just it came to her. It came to her doorstep. Like you brought it to our home, and it's not even our home now. We're at this hotel. Leaving Chicken Man in that hotel. Yeah, she's not leaving that man. That's her husband.
I know she hiding the kids in the bathtub. Be waking up at 2 a.m, scared. Chicken Man calling. First of all, ladies, she had a come to Jesus moment. At the very beginning of the episode too, Chicken Man was kind of mean, kind of rude. Gordon talking about, you knew what type of man I was. That I was fucking these hoes. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, right. Ladies, y'all can't be doing that right now. We got to use our noggins. Even though it feels good, it may not be good for you. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be like, you know what? If this person really loved me, I would be the one and only one. But she decided to stay back then. So I really don't feel sorry for her as far as that's concerned. But she may bounce, but no, you say she's gonna stay. She probably
she decided to stay right now. I maybe would have believed it if when she packed her things and got into the car, she just allowed him to stop her and take them to the little motel. That lady not going nowhere.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. Y'all let us know what y'all think down in the comment section below. Have you been in her shoes before, men or women? No, let me know. Stupid. One scene that gave me so much joy. It had your favorite character in it, Willie Black.
Yes.
He went and said, "Wait a minute, we're not finna be letting you get your ass whooped by the landlord while he getting in with your mama. We did a job together. We brothers now. You know what I'm saying?" And Tyler, I loved it. I don't like a bully. I mean, and that just has to. I mean, I know old dude is a young man, but to have your ass beat by the same man that's having sex with your mama is a real kick in the gut. It's a real kick in the nuts, for your pride, your ego, your manhood. But I loved it. Old dude was not quick on drawing out that pistol and caught 12 to the face and the body and got stomped on and said, "You know what? I want you to get some too." He went up, "This dude is effing your mama." I was like, yes, revenge. I love it. And I love that he shot him too. I like that. I didn't want him to kill him. I just wanted him to, sometimes in life you got to learn your lessons and they be an ass whooping. And he got that. Justice was served. How you feeling about your boy Willie Black with the Superman S on his chest in this episode?
Now this is concerning.
Okay.
This is concerning. Like, I was trying to read Willie Black as one thing, be our, the rebel, the one. I just knew he would have took whatever portion of the money, maybe even all the money, and ran off by now. But clearly, he's answering to someone as well. I like the Willie Black, the no nonsense. But I think he's trying to manipulate this boy.
Oh, really?
I feel like with the kind of because the person we met at that function and the gun and making Vivian the dance and we need some moment like that isn't the person here who's going to like, you care enough now to be concerned for little Junior to go and reprimand somebody for being abusive and sleeping with the mom. He didn't give that at the party. So I feel like for him to do this, it would have to be self-serving for him. I feel like something's afoot. If he would have just beat that man up, I would have been like, all right. But he told him, now you do it. You get some too. I feel like he's planning something in his brain to do something with Junior. It didn't feel good. It felt like a plan or a grander scheme for something later on. I don't know. I could be wrong, but it just didn't set right with me after the kind of behavior that we got from him this entire time. It doesn't seem like he would care.
Well said. I respect your take on that. I disagree with one part though. When you said if he just would have beat his ass, but he said, no, you come over and you get your licks in. I think he was I really genuinely think he was just trying to empower him and not feel like a victim and weak. And I will say this, and I don't mean to just sound too dramatic right now, but I'm going to be honest with you. I don't have any children right now. But let's say, for instance, I did have a daughter and she was of a certain age and she got taken advantage of, raped, molested, or anything. Of course, most fathers would hunt down the perpetrator and at the very least beat their ass, if not kill them. I mean, pretty much any parent would do that in defense of the child. That's not really shocking. However, if I was in that situation, I did have to beat down the perpetrator. I would want my daughter to be there and be like, okay, he did this to you. I want you to get some licks in as well. Because, I mean, the damage is done. And I'm going to try to be the best father at that point to the end of my days to comfort, my child. But I'm going to try to better the situation as much as I can. I'm like, hey, but you get you some licks in too. I don't want you feeling like a victim. I want you to feel like you do have some power, yada, yada. But that's just me on a little personal tip. So that's why I didn't mind it. That's why I was like over there like,
Because it's him and then there's Mac over there because I would think, what is his name? I keep calling him Junior. I don't know his name.
The victim here? The victim?
Yeah, the youngin here. I would think that after because he has this connection to Mac, he would like associate, like, if anybody's going to go and do damage for me, it'll be Mac. But Mac's like, no, we got a lot going on. Everybody just chill. And now it's going to be like maybe a switching sides type thing where like maybe Mac isn't the best person for me to follow. Maybe I need to follow this individual because he went over here and he stuck up for me. But yeah, what else is he going to want you to do? I don't know.
Okay. I'm not mad at that. I respect that. I do. So y'all let us know what you think. What do you think the true intentions are of Willie Black? Is it genuine, or is he trying to, mold the little junior, because we don't remember his name, into a certain way, make him a pawn of his? What do y'all think? Let us know down in the comment section below. Mason is super duper racist. It's blatant now. It's crazy. I mean, if I had to play devil's advocate, I understand why the captain had to do something, but Mason should have been reprimanded too. You cannot call black people niggas and tell your colleague, I'm gonna hang you up by a tree, boy, and Hudson is the only one to get suspended. That is BS, Tyra. I was infuriated doing that scene right there. I mean, even to play even more devil's advocate, I can't even get mad at the captain for wanting to bring in Mason. Like, okay, let's give Hudson some help. But come on, man, for Mason not to be in trouble at all, that's just insane. How you feeling about that whole little ordeal?
I wasn't surprised. I think we opened the episode. It was brief, but you see the captain and Mason, they just got their hands around each other and kicking and everything. Like, you can see where his alliances are, naturally so.
Like I said,
I just wasn't. I just wasn't surprised. I'm always surprised at Hudson because he's having an expectation of, they don't care, Hudson. They don't care. I'm surprised at him. That's why I've been waiting for this link up with himself and Chicken Man, and I love their little back. It's giving buddy cop film. I like that. And it's just like, I can be resourceful also. You linking up and having community and camaraderie with your people is useful. It's just as useful as you trying to maneuver in these other spaces where they clearly don't care or appreciate you. Him being suspended, I'm like, is this gonna, because I got a whole movie in my mind. I was like, is he gonna team up with Gordon and they gonna start their own little PI private firm and they just gonna be running around solving cases? Like, what's gonna happen? But I think we're just gonna get to the place where he realizes that he's just not valued here in any kind of way, and he needs to move on his own agenda in his own accord, because every single time the other side is gonna get chosen.
This is true, guys. They're always going to choose their own side naturally. It's just natural. I don't make the rules. I'll just talk about it. Something else I forgot to mention, it happened towards the beginning of this episode, is Hudson had to make that difficult phone call to Lena and, Tommy's mom or aunt. That sucked. I know we talked about it last episode in your live, about we talked about it previously, about Hudson being responsible for his death. Now that the mother got the phone call as well, that was really uncomfortable. Can they sue the police department at all? I don't know. I would
think so. I don't know, because it was different rules back then, or just circumstances. I don't know what it would mean for the 70s, but she should.
Right.
She should. Somebody, should have been watching him at best. He should, somebody needs to be reprimanded for that. I'm not saying Hudson, but something needs to happen. I hope that they don't just gloss over that and there's no consequences for his death and he's just dead.
Yeah. I kind of want to. Have you looked up any of the information on this to see what has been true and what hasn't? I wanted to, but I don't want to potentially spoil what may happen in the show. So
that's what I was thinking. Also, I didn't want to spoil anything because I haven't listened to the podcast or anything, and I don't know. So I didn't look. I said I was going to look it up afterwards.
Gotcha. Sounds good. Same here. But towards the end of this episode, Chicken shows up at the spot, and Vivian opens the door, and you have Frank and David Banner's character there waiting for him. And she threw him under the bus. Did she have a valid reason to do that? I mean, are you with her? You against her? Like, who's right? Who's wrong? How is she going to explain herself out of this? I'm disappointed. I am. I am disappointed. But yeah, man, how you feeling about that whole thing? How you think it's going to play out in the next episode?
I think Vivian, prior to being dropped off at Chicken Man's house, wouldn't have sold him out. I think that kind of woke her up to what their relationship really is and what her value may be. And it's not like she wanted to, but like I said, Frank is dropping bodies for less. if you're not giving me the information, just like Lena or Silky or whatever, I'm making an example out of you. Maybe not at this moment, because he knew, like, a man not standing up, getting a gun put in his face, trying to save you in no basement for nothing. If you call him, he's going to show up. I'm just not like, what she could have maybe held out a little longer, or like what exactly was she supposed to do? She didn't really have a choice. So I'm not mad at her. I wish maybe something else could have been figured out, but I'm just like, what exactly are you expecting to happen if we are just knocking everybody off and killing everyone, if and when, which we know that they aren't, because we see where Chicken Man is in the opening of the first episode. This is not where he dies. Something's going to happen for him to get away or get out of there or whatever, or rescue. I don't know. But what does that mean for you, Vivian, if you're no longer useful in that way? And what is Frank or Slim, what are they going to do with you?
Yeah. We're going to see, y'all. We're going to see. Let us know all your thoughts down in the comment section below. What did we miss? Did we go over everything, Tyra? Was there another plot point, story, character arc that I did not go over that you want to get off of your chest, ma'am? Let me know.
No, not that I can think of. Besides, everything was just pretty much on the news, and I think we covered Chicken Man's wife and her just having a heart attack because she feels like, oh, is my man dead? Like, what's going on? Ain't her? I just think we're gearing up for her to leave. She's leaving the room. She's not leaving Chicken Man. She ain't doing that.
Last thing I did like, though, was the shootout. That was very entertaining. I'm surprised that Andre and Hudson was able to get at least one body each. I was kind of chuckling to myself when Chicken Man, Gordon, and Hudson pulled up. They was like, "Hey, man, we know you the one that robbed the house." and Andre had the gun in his hand, nervous, too, like, "Fuck, how they know it was me?" I got a good chuckle out of that right there. That was funny. But rest in peace, Max. So Lena's dead, Tommy's dead, Silky's dead, and Andre's dead. And also that henchman got shot in the chest. Bodies are dropping, guys. Bodies
drop, and Chicken Man still want his wife there, which says a whole lot about his character. You would think with him being that close to death and just everything, like, okay, now even if we didn't before, I need to make sure my family gets out of here and safe. He's like, no, y'all stay there in that room. Just wait on me while I figure stuff out. It's not safe.
This is true. Yeah. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is going to wrap it up for our fight night, the $1 Million Heist. Episode 5, titled Round 5, Ambition Ain't Free. Thank you so much for tuning in. We do appreciate you watching. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, share the video, and subscribe. Not only to my channel, but also Tyra's channel, Struggle Reviews TV. And while we're here, ma'am, first of all, thank you so much for coming through, giving me your time and energy. I do appreciate it. I want you to let the good people over know what you got going on your lovely channel.
Oh man, a lot. The memberships are popping. The memberships are doing really, really well. There are a lot of things coming with that, but I know for sure there will be Saturday Vampire in Brooklyn watch along, which will be absolutely hilarious. Do not miss that, as well as everything else coming down the pipeline, like Fine Man Fridays. Brandon was in attendance, with one of those in the chat.
I was in the chat.
Don't miss that. Do not miss that. But my channel is back up and working again. So hopefully before this week is out, expect reviews for 1995's Welcome to the Dollhouse and Training Day. Training Day should be dropping. Do not miss that. I'm still trying to wrap my brain around what skit I want to open with that, because Denzel, I'm putting cases on all you. We need a skit for that. We need a skit for that movie. Be on the lookout for that, as well as reviews for up and coming shows like From, Grotesserie, the Aaron Hernandez situation, 3 Women, that's available on Stars. Very interesting show. And everything else that's coming down the pipeline. Be on the lookout for those lives, as well as those videos to drop on the channel. Thank you.
There you go, ma'am. Thank you so much. Y'all help her get to 30,000 subscribers.
Yeah, like 50 away. 50 away. Let's go.
You're not that far away. I misunderstood what you said. My fault. But subscribe to my channel.
27K.
There you go. There you go. Y'all subscribe to me too. I have a little bit of everything on my channel. Also, guys, if you are into the Penguin, That's going to be popping off this week as well. Same day that this video is coming out. And so me and Lamont with Get a Life Games already have some of our recaps ready to go for you guys. And yeah, that's it. So we'll be back same time, same place next week. And again, don't forget, I will be on Tara's channel this coming Sunday to go live with her and all of her guests. But guys, before you go, don't forget that I'm B. Avery. That's Tara. And that's just our opinion. Peace out. And we'll see you next time.